So there was an electrical box there. I was not losing my mind. There was an electrical box. Somebody has stolen it. So remember, whoever the thief is that's out there, if you're watching this, if you want to steal from my house, I'll just tear the house down.
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you for joining Ransom and myself. Ransom, the snow is on the way. They have said we are going to get 4 inches of snow this weekend. How does that make you feel?
Happy.
That makes me feel very sad because I have to work and feed the cows and bust the ice. But guess what? It's not the end of the world. About 3 or 4 days will be below freezing. It's going to be cold and we need wood. What's in our wood cart right now?
Nothing.
Nothing except for Ransom. So we're going to change that. Also, you're going to notice I have a Band-Aid on. Ransom, you want to tell them why I have a Band-Aid on?
He scoped this.
I got the scope on me. So we've been having coyote problems. If you saw Catching Up with the Walkers, you got the whole story already. But Ransom has been on high alert. He's bound and determined to get this coyote, right?
Yes.
We saw it again this morning. It's still lurking. And the reason I tried to take it out is the dogs bark at 2 a.m. in the morning because this coyote tries to come up and you better sit down. I'm about ready to take off. This coyote tries to come up and I don't know if they're trying to lure our dogs away or what, but our dogs cannot be lured away because they have on collars. But today we're going to get ready for the cold weather. Ransom is ready to split some wood with me and then he wants to change the oil, right?
Yeah.
And so after we split wood, the log splitter will be nice and warm and the oil should fully drain out. So that's what we're going to do. We have all of this wood right here that needs to be split. You want to see if Dad can split one for you like that?
Yeah.
I'll show you how it works, okay? Well, Ransom ran in to get his gloves, so we're going to get to splitting some wood, but stick around because the guy that's going to be working at the abandoned homestead said he might be there in just a day or two. We're going to locate the septic tank. So if we do that, we'll bring you along for that too, but tonight it's wood.
Oh, there's a big crack.
Yep. And I'll do one more and this will split it.
Got it.
All right, Rand Man, you got your gloves? Yep. All right, we're going to turn ignition on. I'm going to turn the fuel on. So we always get a good workout with wood. You see the hood up on my Tacoma. This little hose clamp is not working. it is letting radiator fluid or antifreeze leak right there, Ransom. And I got a new clamp today, didn't I?
Yep.
So we're going to try it out. It's funny, this is a 2005. That clamp started leaking right here out of nowhere. And then the bus is also a 2005. And it has a clamp just like this. And it started leaking out of nowhere. Both of them exactly 20 years old. So I don't know if these clamps are just made to hold pressure for 20 years and then they just give up or what, but kind of a strange coincidence. Yeah. So we're gonna go get the tools and the oil, but look at that. Look at that sunset. Ah, beautiful. All right, so Ransom's giving me a best guess of where to take out the oil. No, that's where you fill it up at, actually. So where would you take it out at? Has to be lower than that.
Lower?
Uh-huh. All right, it's right there. Oh. That's it. That little bitty bolt.
I was looking at this one.
Yep, that one just holds this, that brace. So our oil pan barely fit under there. It kind of makes a mess because whenever it leaks out, it's gonna go all over that plate, okay? That's an extension that's gonna get it out where we need it. And then lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. So which direction is that going right now?
Right.
Okay, so it needs to go the other way, right?
Yep.
That's loose. All right. So you want to hold this? I'll guide it in there. Can you get it? Oh, you broke it over. Good job. All by yourself. Okay, that's probably good now. We can probably just twist it with our hand. Okay.
Oh, I can get it.
You want to do it? Hey, hang on. It's going to get really messy in a second.
Okay.
And I'll grab that as soon as it comes loose, okay? All right, so Ransom wants to finish loosening it. Just don't drop that down in there, okay?
Okay.
I'll try to reach in there and grab it for you.
It's coming.
Or we can just let it lay there. It's fine. All right, go ahead. Move your tool back. All the way back. Oh, that's what. Yep, we didn't want to drop that washer. See that little washer?
Yeah.
We need that. So, all right. All right, look at that. We're pouring oil out. So.
Oh, that's really brown.
It's pretty brown. I think it was definitely ready for an oil change. We've had this for several years, and I've only done probably an oil change every couple of years. Probably needs to be every year.
Yeah.
So we're going back with a synthetic blend 10W30 oil. Extra zinc additive for long durability. I don't know. I always just try to buy the original equipment manufacturer, OEM. So for Kohler, I try to find the Kohler. Need some more. All right, why don't I go ahead and screw this plug back in so then it'll quit leaking oil out as much. So we're gonna just put it right back in the spot. And this time turn it to the right. And also just learning the value of taking care of your equipment, because as you guys saw how hard it was to split that wood by hand. If we didn't have our log splitter, we'd be splitting all of it by hand, and you can do it. It's just not, it's not fun. Ask me how I know. Well, Ransom told me he thought he was in trouble a while ago. Why'd you think you were in trouble?
Because he said, oh, you broke it.
You broke it loose. So when breaking it loose means whenever you're turning tight and it makes that first little bit of move, that means you broke it loose, okay?
I broke it.
That was a good thing, not a bad thing. So oddly enough, on this engine, Ransom, they have two places to put oil in. And, yep, you can put oil in back here, or you can put oil in over here. And earlier, when I was checking it, I took it off on that side, and the oil was not coming out. But then I put it on this side, and the oil was coming out. So we're not on a completely level surface, which is fine. We're going to put oil in on that back side if we can, okay? So if not, we'll want to try to tilt this up a little bit to make it level, and we can put it in on the other side. It calls for 20 ounces of oil, I believe, which is not very much, but we're going to fill it up. So just pour it real slow right into there. Nice and steady. Awesome. Now go real slow because it needs to feed down into the engine. And I'll kind of be watching for when it gets full, it'll start coming out of the bottom, okay? This has really been an awesome thing to have, a log splitter. I highly recommend anybody out there cutting wood, get you a log splitter. You can go a little faster than that, buddy.
A little past it.
All right, so we want to get down to 12. So I think it calls for 20 ounces, so go a little bit more. And so then we're going to take our funnel out and we'll do a check with the dipstick. All right, we just pulled out the dipstick and it is showing full of oil. So 20 ounces must be about what's correct, because that's what it called for. Ransom is a professional oil changer on small engines today. If anybody needs his services, how much do you charge for an oil change?
100.
100? Wow. Since I trained you, do I get 100 or 75 of that?
Sure.
Okay.
We killed it!
Good job. Good job. All right. So we ran it out of gas, but that runs great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll double check the oil level when we get inside and have it on the level concrete. But that is just a little bit that Ransom and I split. I still need to split all that. I'll probably do that when you're at school tomorrow. That work? And we need it for the cold spell coming up. All this is good seasoned wood. We've got a new stack going over there. That's all wood from, no, it's the wood that's just being cut down here from these trees down here. We probably got at least 3, maybe 4 ricks total in there. So this though will get us through the cold spell for sure. All right, Ransom wants to see if there's any coyotes down here. And then Bella has something dead in her mouth. Bella, what do you have?
It's a mouse.
It's not a mouse, it's a mole. So she caught a mole and now she's playing with it. Oh, gross, Bella. That's too big to be a mouse. Too small to be a rat. Way too small to be a coyote. All right, Ransom. So we're gonna come down here and browse the field. Oh, I know what they want.
Feed.
A Bella hay.
Okay.
I just remembered I haven't given them their Bella hay today. I was gonna do that right at dark, so they'd have something good and warm to lay on tonight, the calves would, and be content at bedtime. So I'm gonna take it down to the creek down that way to put it out. All right, I don't see any coyotes. Well, this is the next day, and I woke up this morning, came out with a log splitter, and finished the job that Ransom and I started. So you guys can see we got all of the wood split up there. That is going to be great for this cold spell. I think there are 2 days where 13 degrees is the high, and I think 6 degrees is the low. Wind chills of -5 or something. I don't know. It's going to be cold. Also, forecast anywhere from 4 inches to 24 inches of snow. Basically, they don't know yet. So we'll find out. We'll let you guys know. Right now, though, I got a call from the guy that's going to be doing some cleanup work over at the abandoned homestead. And he said he thinks he's going to go that way with some equipment soon. So I'm going to go out there real quick. I got a shovel. We got a shovel, rock bar, and I got 4 of these electric fence step-in posts. So what I hope to do is find the septic system and mark it off. That way we know exactly where it is. Oh, looks like we got company. Shelby and Bella said, hey, that's not supposed to be here. Oh, where is it? UPS. Well, most of the people actually do use our box like they're supposed to, which is great because it keeps Bella and Shelby from having any interactions with people. Girls, I got this, okay? You guys go take a break. You can take a break, okay, Shelby? Shelby says, but I want to go with you. Oh, she's a good girl. It's all right. I'll go check it out, okay? Made it back to the abandoned homestead. I don't see any new trash, just some of the same trash that was here. And then, look, we got some help. Well, if you guys have watched Keeping It Dutch or you watched our channel for a while, Jackie has come out there. He has Wilkins Excavation over in Salina, and he has done some work for us clearing fence, also worked at Dutch's. So we're gonna get unloaded here. Well, we have an update here at the abandoned homestead. We've had company. Did not expect it, but we've had company since Cassie and I walked in that house. there's something missing. So we'll get in there and I'll show you that in a second. But what we were trying to do is find the septic tank. And so there's a clean out right here where it comes out and then it comes down. We dug there, nothing. We dug there, nothing. We're still finding a pipe. We dug there, probably close to 2 foot deep. Still a pipe. So that septic tank, I'm going to come back in the morning and I'm going to start trying to dig some more. But that septic tank is probably right in here. And that is my guess, is it has just really been really deep. So at this point, we at least know the septic is not between here and the house. So he can come in here and start pushing stuff in towards the house whenever it's time to do that. So we've got some equipment out here. We'll start doing that. Had a neighbor stop by that has cows over here and visited with him. He was just basically wondering what we plan to do with the place as far as are we keeping it or selling it or what. And I told him we basically don't have any immediate plans, but long term we may end up having a small home here, a tiny house, or Airbnb, or our kids might build here. Who knows? But mainly just wanted it for the land. But let me show you inside what really made me think for a second. Did I really see that there before, or am I imagining things? So we were walking in here and got over here to the corner right over here and noticed there is no electrical box. Well, just the other day, let me replay it. What was there that's not there now? We're not saying anything bad about them, because who knows how many people have came through this house after they moved out. They could have thrown stuff everywhere. So there was an electrical box there. I was not losing my mind. There was an electrical box. Somebody has stolen it, at least in the last 10 days. So it's high time to go ahead and get a gate up. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to bring a cattle panel over here. We're going to get a gate up out here at the road. I know that we put up some no trespassing signs a couple days ago. Hopefully that helps. Probably not. But putting up a gate should at least tell people, hey, there's actually somebody in here now. So the goal is for this to be an afterthought very soon. So that's going to be the goal. We're going to try to take care of it and do away with it as soon as possible. So that's it from the homestead, the abandoned homestead. A new person came and stole something. Why they think they needed an electric box, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you could find one at Lowe's for probably 50 or 100 bucks. That one's probably seen better days, but apparently maybe it's worth something to somebody. It's crazy. All right, well, I took the Band-Aid off. You guys can see, it's not terrible. If you want to know the whole story, you can go watch Catching Up with the Walkers and see what happened. But I got brand new batteries in the camera, the game cam. I'm going to go over there and put this up. I was waiting until Cassie, she should be home any second, in case Ransom or anybody wants to go over there with me. So we're going to go put these up. Then we got somewhere we got to go. So let's see what Cassie thinks. See if she remembers. I know the electric box was there. I think I already showed you the video. I planned on putting the video in there of the actual electric box being there a few days ago. All right, Ransom wants to go over to the land with me to check out the thing. All right, Cassie just got home from archery practice, but do you remember there being an electrical box there?
Yeah, I'm sure it was in the video. We talked about how it was all cut out and stuff.
Yeah, because it was just kind of laying there. Maybe had what? Like maybe $20 worth of value.
Looked like trash to me.
Somebody's pretty desperate to take that. So Ransom and I are going to run over there and put a camera up before it gets dark. All right.
I'm going to church to eat some good food.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit. Hello? I think it's the neighbor. We'll go talk to him in a second. All right, we got the hidden camera out, don't we, Ransom?
Yep.
And I think the neighbor was yelling at us. You think that was him?
Yeah.
We'll go talk to him real quick. let him know what's going on. Hey, I'm happy to know that somebody's kind of looking out for the place, so that's a good thing. So props to them. Well, this is the next morning. I brought the kids to school, and now I'm headed back to the house. Jackie just told me he's over at the remodel house, and she said people are at the end of our driveway, but it looks like they're all leaving. Not sure what they were doing there, just hanging out, I guess. So that car was there. That car was there. And then there's another third car that was there too. It looks like somebody might have had a wreck, because there's a piece of somebody's glass and there's fresh skid marks. So fresh skid marks. Somebody was dripping some fluid. It looks like, oh no, that's where that truck went in back there. Strange. Well, we are back at the abandoned homestead, and what I see is a sight for sore eyes. I'm gonna show you guys. It looks like it's starting to come down, just like we wanted it to. So we're not wasting any time today. It's getting dozed or collapsed, and it wasn't safe. This structure wasn't safe at all. So you can see he's already started pushing junk back away from this so we could prepare to burn. He got this kind of caved in right here. It looks awesome. So I got caught up with Jackie. He has a plan. He's a man with a plan. He ain't gonna waste any time. So what he's gonna do is push this pile right here, push it over that way, and after that, get another pile or two or three going, and then once it snows, after we get plenty of snow and the snow starts melting, we'll come back and burn it then, because right now there's a lot of dead foliage and different things. We don't want any wildfires or grass fires getting out. But it is super interesting to me watching this skid steer work, so I thought I'd share a little bit with you guys. Get over here. Man, I just love to see the mess all getting taken care of. It really was a hazard. You could have squatters coming in. You could have people coming in trying to make drugs. You could have people coming in, who knows what, just like the other day, stealing that electric box. Who would have thought they would have done that? But they did. All right, he's getting the concrete pad cleaned off. I'm gonna push it out into a pile up front to burn. I went ahead and moved the steps. These are actually made out of fiberglass, pretty light. I could actually sell those, take them to Chupp's auction or something later on. He's also taking out any trees that we see that are right next to the concrete. I'll walk around the corner here. You can see Jackie already cleaned out a lot of this and making it to where there's nothing close to the house, so when it burns, it just has dirt right here. Less of a chance to try to take off. out of the rubbles, I found Cassie's. Well, you guys know Cassie loves mugs. I think I'll put this one back for her. What do you guys think? So, oh man. I'm so happy to see this coming down though. So I didn't even see this. Jackie pulled it out, but that's actually a really nice hay manger is what it looks like. You'd hang that on the wall like that, throw your hay in it, and then the animals eat out of it. So got several cattle panels. Cattle panels over here that we'll have to get in there and rip out. But right now the priority is taking this house down, especially after somebody came here when we were already came through and looked at it. I don't think anybody will be coming back now. I mean, if they do, they better get it before we burn it. So. I was kind of poking in here while he's dealing with the front. There was a little bit of money. And the really important things in life. All of the riches of the world are going to end up just like this one day. But if you have Christ, let's see. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Psalms 119, 105. So that's a good reminder right now. Having Christ will last forever. This world is all going to end up just like this. It's a bunch of trash and things that will not last. But if you have Christ, you have everything. See if there's anything else while he's over there. I don't know what. Flonase. Yeah, I better get back because at some point this is gonna fall down. So remember, whoever the thief is that's out there, if you're watching this, if you want to steal from my house, well, I'll just tear the house down. There won't be a house to steal from. Oh, goodness. Oh, there was where the washer and dryer was. Well, there's still a shower if you need to take a shower. It is looking so much better. So look at the difference now when you come down the Circle Drive here at Iris Acres. We still have the beautiful iris. It'll be coming out in the springtime, but it looks awesome. And I know some of you might not think that's awesome, but I think it's awesome because such an eyesore and a wreck. It was uninhabitable and unsavable. So this is the best thing. Even though it's not pretty, it's the best. Well, while Jackie works, I went ahead and brought a cattle panel. So I'm gonna put a cattle panel across the driveway right here. Went ahead and drove this post. I'll probably drive another post right over here. I know this isn't going to keep people out completely, but what it will do is make lazy people stay out. Somebody that has to come and take down a gate to get in isn't going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Get this cattle panel up to where we can shut it and try to keep people from coming in and out. That's really not too hard to understand. A shut gate should help with that. I'm going to have to take off, but he's going to keep cleaning up out here. All the little stuff over here in the grass. But what a difference a few hours make. He's also going to come back here and go ahead and scrape some of this bigger stuff off that won't go through my brush hog, and go ahead and get that cleaned up. I told him while he's here we might as well. So, but look at the progress. So happy. Just a few days we'll be burning it, and it will be burning hot. That will be a hot fire. Well, there is your update from Iris Acres. If you want to see a fire, you better make sure you're subscribed to our channel, because as soon as we get the snow and we start getting a little bit of a clearing where we can drive back over here, there's going to be a big burn. But thank you for taking time out of your day to catch up with us. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.